the real question comes down to what is the difference between an indication that maybe an insurance agent gives you versus a solid quote. The difference really is on the indication is they're going out there and they're giving you the absolute best case scenario. They're trying to lure you in and help you understand that they're going to try to get you the lowest price possible. And the way they do that is they assume you have no driving issues on your driver's record. They assume you have no claims on your claims history. They assume you live sometimes in a prime location even. And then they will offer you a quote with some basic coverage. It may not even be all the coverage you really need to protect your business. It's going to be just basically sometimes just liability and the cargo coverage. And people that are hunting price are often like, "Oh wow, I want to get that." You know, that's the best price. But if you get a solid quote from someone, that means they have taken the time to gather all your vehicle information, find out the values of it. They want to make sure, are you wanting full coverage? Are you not? What deductibles are you wanting to list at? They're going to ask you, do you want uninsured motorist coverage? Or do you want to be protected in case you're in an accident, somebody else is at fault, and they have no coverage or they don't have enough coverage. And so to get a solid quote back, you also need to have driving history information run. You also need to have your business information looked at on the Safer Score side of things. They'll run credit scores, things like that. So sometimes when you get an indication, they're not looking at any of that. They're assuming you have the highest credit. They're assuming you have the best driving record. They're assuming everything's perfect on your policy, and they'll tell you, oh, I can get you this quote for this amount. And they'll string you along, get you close to your expiration date, and then all of a sudden that quote changes and you may feel like you've already committed to that. I would just say, give me a hard and fast quote to that person and make sure that it's going to be one that can be bound. Ask them, can that quote be bound today at that price without any further underwriting? Anybody else looking at it, anybody else changing that price on you? Those are the kinds of information you need to be asking and you need to know before you make a commitment to your insurance policy.